So our tutorial for today is we're going to explore the symmetry feature in CorelDraw. This is a live presentation, and so let us look into the symmetry features and uh, and see what it can do or what's the advantage of it. So I'm gonna delete this first, and we're gonna start with this bottle. So I'll try to recreate or draw this drawing, just line drawing, and see. And I'm gonna use the symmetry feature. So first, what I normally do, I just go to my Bezier tool, and then I'm just gonna go create a straight line from here to there. And what I'm gonna do too is I'm just gonna make I'll just make guidelines so that I know where my lines would be. I mean, this is just helpful so that once I'm recreating the lines, I know where to stop and where to yeah, but we're not really doing exactly, but this is a good way to use the guidelines in order to help us in drawing here and here. So basically what you do, you just drag it from here. You don't drag it from here because it won't show up. Oops. So you drag it from here. Okay. So I think I messed up here. Okay, that, and I think the last one, and here. Okay. And then what we can do too is we're gonna see where the center of this is. So I'm just going to grab one vertical guideline, and let's just say that's the center of it. I just put a block circle there because there's a logo in there and I don't want to get in trouble. So okay, we're gonna delete one line. So like I said, I'm going to start with creating a line. So line from here to there. Okay, that's just a straight line. And then so select that and then go right mouse click, and then the first thing you'll see is that you can see there's create new symmetry or alt S4. So I'm gonna click on that, and now this one was grayed out. Okay, so it means to say I'm in the symmetry mode. And if you look at here, I think when we're done with our drawing, you just click on finish, and you can also drag this. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it intersect this there, so that when, say, here's an example, say for example I'm drawing like this, right? So this basically will touch it. Okay, so I'm gonna hit undo here, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. I'm gonna start from here. Okay, and then I'm gonna look at the water bottle that I'm going to recreate. Okay, see, I'm in symmetry mode. That's why this one is grayed out. Okay, so we're gonna start from here. What I'm just gonna lessen this here. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this one. So I'm going to move that like that. Okay, maybe that's too much. Okay, and then I'm going to start my line. So Bezier tool, make sure it starts in the endpoint. Okay, or first of all, you have to go to objects, or sorry, not objects, so view, snap to, and click on snap to objects, so that you can see where the endpoint is, or the node, and then we can start the line. So for example here, this is just gonna be a quick one. I'm not gonna really do an exact. So I'm gonna go here. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna hit F4 here. Okay, so here, and then I'm gonna go here. Okay, here, and then go down here. So we're gonna fix that later. And then go down here, and then go back here, and then here, 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 and then I'm going to basically lock like that. Okay, so I know it's not perfect yet, but what we can do is we can still edit the nodes. So I'll make it curve. So in this time we can just make the line smoother. So for example here, like that, and then this one we can just move it like that. Okay, so symmetry is great because it does it for the other side too, right? And this one we can, I'm gonna turn off my snap first, and then this one here, again this is just a quick one, and then here, and then probably make this straight a bit. Okay, so now if you notice, this is a bit, I want to make it a bit skinnier. So what I'll do, I'm just gonna move it like that, right? And I guess that's it, right? I mean, I can still change this one, but this is just for a demonstration. So when you click on finish, it's done, right? So basically I know these guys are symmetrical, and you can still edit this one. You can break link if you want to, so basically it's gonna break the link of the symmetry. And you can also edit, so for example here I've got a gap here, right? I'm gonna go edit, and I'm gonna move this one straight to the guideline, and then this one I would move that like that too. Okay, and then click on finish, and that's it. And I'm just gonna remove the guidelines and see how it looks like. Yeah, so that's it for this exercise. Now we're gonna go to the next one. I'm gonna click on page 2 here, and so this one I had a black and white and low resolution image of the dog, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna recreate this one using the symmetry tool. I'm gonna see how fast we can do this. So like I said, we you have to make a guideline just to make sure that, okay, that's my symmetry line, right? So we have to make sure the guideline is turned on. So now these others guidelines, we can delete that. Okay. Just forgot the shortcut key, how to remove the guides, but yeah, I'll just do it this way. Okay, so now I'm gonna draw one line first. So but before that, what I can do, I can go to view and then wireframe, so that I can see the lines that I'm drawing. So it looks like I'm gonna start from here. I'm gonna click on my Bezier tool. I'm gonna start here, right? That's what we did last time, and then select the line, and then right mouse click and go to create new symmetry. Okay, and then this symmetry line, the red one, I'm gonna drag it right there. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna drag it more until it intersects. Okay, so I think that's good. Okay, I'll go back to my enhance view. So now what I'll do is I'm going to go to my Bezier tool again, and I'm gonna start my curve here. So what I'll do is just a quick one. Okay, probably here. Let's fix that later. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna continue that here, here, here. So I'm just going to create the outline first. Oh, I think I missed that here. And then I'm going to zoom out first. So I'm gonna do the last line over here. Okay. Okay, so now if I click on finish here and then move this over here, so we can see we have the outline already. So I'm gonna edit, so click on edit, and I'm going to finish this. So here what I normally do is I just create lines that intersects, and then I'll use my smart fill tool. So for example here I'm going to do this one because later on I can color it. So for example like that, right? And then what I can do is I go to my smart fill and then fill this, okay? Because that's gonna be a different color. And then I can delete this. And then let's go here. Okay. And again, smart fill tool. Okay, that will be a different color. So what I'll do, I'll just make it gray for now, and then later on I'm gonna color it with a different color. So for here I can start going inside. So I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna go in here and there. Okay, so I did that. Now I'm going to make another line from here. If you notice, I'm going to intersect that, because what we'll do later on, we're going to fill that with a different color. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my smart fill tool and oops. So this means to say that there's an open object. So this one is the open one. So I'm gonna close this. Oops. Again, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna close that. Okay. So now I can do a smart fill for that one. And I'm just gonna do a different color for that. Different gray. Okay, I'm gonna delete that, and then let's start with the eyes here. So for the eyes, I click here and click there, click here, and then I'm just gonna go like that, and I'm just gonna edit that. I'm gonna use this one so that the node won't move. Okay, so let's say that's the eyes, and then I'm just gonna create a circle here. Okay, and I'm gonna move that circle, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna power click just this one because that's the only thing we need. I'm going to delete the circle that I just did for guides, and then I'll just make a small circle there and make it white. All right, now let's look into the other stuff. This one we have to delete this. Okay, what other things that we need? We need this one. Let's start from here. And I'm going to smart fill that. Okay, I'm gonna make it a different color for now, and I'm going to delete this line here. Okay, so now I think we only have two more, and I think we're ready to color it. So I'm gonna go like this and there, and I am going to click on there to have the symmetry overlap. Okay, and another one, I'm gonna go from here. Okay. Okay. I think we're done, and then let's see if we click on finish here, and then we're going to move the object, or we're going to move the tracing bitmap. Okay, this is a tracing bitmap, and I'm gonna move it somewhere there, so then we'll try to color it. But I think first of all we have to make sure that everything is closed, right? So for example, this one I forgot to put this, so we have to go back, click on edit, and then I should have a line from here to here. Okay, click on finish. Okay, so now this one here, I'm going to try to smart fill this. That's good, so that I know it's closed. And I think that's it. Now I'm going to try to color this one. Say I'm gonna ungroup it first, and then color that, say that brown, make it darker. I'm sorry, before that, so to make it faster, I'm just going to go to how do we edit this symmetry? Okay, so we're going to edit the symmetry, and then I'm going to color this that color, because I think when we click on finish, it's going to color the other side too. Yeah, that's right. So now I'm going to make this brown here. Okay, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna smart fill this. Sorry. Gonna make that black for now. And this one also dark brown. Can make this black. And this one, I'm having trouble with this because it looks like I have to cut this. I'm gonna make a line from here down here so that I can smart fill it. So when I go smart fill, click here. There you go. So this one should be let's see, light gray. Let's try light gray. Okay, and then this one I would make it gray. Okay, I have to smart fill it again, but I need to close this. And close this one too. Okay, so now I'll try to smart fill it. Oops, not quite. So I know there's something here that needs to be closed. Maybe it's this one here. So you can go to view wireframe and then see. Yeah, see if it's not closed. So see, this one's not closed. So we have to close that. Okay. So now I'm gonna go back to my view, enhance. I'm gonna power on it. I'm gonna smart fill it. Oops. Okay. Okay. Anyway, let's click on finish, and then so we can still edit this by doing a smart fill from here. Oops. So I guess it wasn't that easy, but I think but I think you get the point that that symmetry can be helpful, because instead of, you know, drawing it one by one this side and the other one, and then draw the other side, you can see that it's a useful tool. Okay, so I think that's it. I guess I have to troubleshoot this part here, but it wasn't yeah, we weren't really successful doing this, but you get the point. So I guess we are done with the live stream. So I hope you can you'll subscribe to my channel, and also you will make sure to turn on your notifications so I'm planning to do a regular recording live, and yeah, so I will see you tomorrow again, probably the same time. Okay, goodbye.